And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the chair of the 2014 Negative Campaign and Dinner, Greg Steers.
Good evening. My name is Greg Steers, and I am the chair of the 2014 JNF Negev Campaign and Dinner. Success in these types of events comes from the tireless work of many individuals, and I'm honored and proud to work with such an outstanding team of volunteers. I have worked with the JNF over these past few months, and I'm very impressed with both their professionalism and unwavering commitment. While there are too many people to thank individually, some truly stand out. I want to recognize Newton Glassman, Max's son, for his insight, drive, and generosity. Thank you, Newton. When Max asked me to chair the dinner, I was honored to do so, as I have witnessed Max's generosity to so many worthy causes over the decades of our association, and in particular those charities devoted to helping build the infrastructure so needed in Israel. Furthermore, I have an additional attachment to Israel, as my father was the first trade commissioner Canada sent to Israel in the early 60s, in particular Herzliya, where I was a boy, and we lived for many years. When we met with the Herzog Hospital in August, it was clear this facility was the right one, both for Max and the JNF to sponsor. We have all seen the televised reports of the seeming endless rocket fire, and now heard and read of the tragic, dire effects that these have caused. What was not evident was the additional trauma visited upon everyday people who may suffer enduring maladies for years to come. This center will provide treatment for all, children, seniors, mothers, fathers, sisters, and in time be a template for other facilities not only in Israel but also the world. I have known Max and his wife Gianna for many years and view them as friends and mentors. Their philanthropy is a focus of their lives and a testament to a philosophy and belief system of returning to the community, attributes much needed, I think, in these troubled times. Max is passionate about many things, and his love of and support for Israel is infectious, as witnessed by the recognition tonight. I would like you to join me in applauding Max for his vision, passion, and commitment. Max is 90 years young, still vigorous and engaged, not only eager, but driven to help those in need. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Negev Dinner honoree, Dr. Max Glassman.
Wow. I feel like I'm a bar mitzvah. But I don't have the fountain pen. Or maybe I'm dating myself. I should get the Apple computer or an iPad. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shachiyanu v'kimanu v'higiyanu l'zman hazeh. Thank you, God, who has sustained me to reach this very magnificent evening. I would like to extend greetings to all the dignitaries, members of the federal, provincial, and civic governments. A special welcome to our newly elected mayor, John Tory. Thanks to all of you for gracing us with your presence. My dear family and friends, I sit here before you in a state of complete awe. I'm still in shock. I'm nervous and anxious. I'm fearful and excited. I'm confused and I'm bewildered, especially when I think of the giants that preceded me as the honorees in previous years. They were icons in industry and in the community. Need I remind you who was the honoree last year? the Prime Minister of Canada. Can you believe it? The Right Honourable Stephen Harper. In my opinion, the greatest Prime Minister during my lifetime of 90 years. I would like to salute you, Mr. Prime Minister, and honorable members of your Parliament, all elected officials, for making Canada #1 on this planet. And for this wonderland of opportunity, I thank you most sincerely. I would also like to salute the World War II veterans who are here with us tonight, who fought in Europe. They were wounded, they were torpedoed, they crashed. They are Jewish members of the Wingate branch of the Royal Canadian Legion. I ask you, veterans, to please stand and be recognized. I must confess of a bit of nepotism, as I am also a proud member of this group. I was hesitant to serve as the Negev Dinner honoree this year. However, after I considered the potential impact it would make on the citizens of Israel and elsewhere, I accepted the honor, on the condition that all funds raised would be earmarked to help build a PTSD and health center associated with the 120-year-old Herzog Hospital. We are delighted to collaborate with them, and I would like to thank its CEO, Dr. Yechezkel Kane, and his chairman, Shammai Kenan, for leadership in moving us forward. We have become close over the past number of months, and I truly appreciate your friendship. In order to maximize the success of the campaign and the dinner, I came to the realization, after many dilemmas, that I must develop some protocol, some strategies. So, strategy #1, I am a believer. So I prayed and I continue to pray to God that when I open my mouth to speak, He would insert the appropriate and meaningful words, as He did for Moses and the prophets, like Jeremiah. Chutzpah? Yes, but I believe He's doing it. Thank you, Hashem. Strategy 2. I believe that if my parents were here, along with my siblings, I would receive their utmost support. Well, I still believe that they are here spiritually, especially my brother Sam, who often was my surrogate father, and whose son Aaron is a vice chair, and whose wife Toby contributed to the tribute book. I also believe my brother Harry is here spiritually as well. He often guided me to do things properly, and his daughter Alda and granddaughter Felicia are here as well. Thank you, family, for my support. Now, I know you up there can't believe that this is your mandala on this stool. But that's okay, I don't believe it either. I keep on pinching my cheeks. And I believe and I hope that I am doing you proud. Strategy 3, my son Newton. I always believed, to the very essence of my being, that you would be of utmost support. I knew you would be keenly interested in doing something meaningful with regard to this life-saving project. I knew you would walk to the ends of the earth to support me. You have demonstrated your great leadership in this effort. You hit a home run with the bases loaded to win the game. You, your friends, and your associates contributed an immense amount to the success of this project. You all raised the bar to extraordinary heights. So I thank you, Newton, and please extend my thanks to your friends and associates. Strategy 4. I believe, and I am absolutely compelled to tell you at this point, that I am not the honoree. I repeat, I am not the honoree. All of you who are here tonight are honorees. Yes, sirree. You, Susie and Sally. You, Joe and Mo. The many vice chairs who added their prestige and credibility. The many committee chairs, chair people, and your platoons of helpers are honorees. Without your assistance, this highly successful venture could never, ever have happened. To each and every one of you, I express my deepest gratitude. I must also state emphatically and single out that the JNF leadership, Josh Cooper and Lance Davis, and your dedicated staff who are superb. You, Josh and Lance, I cannot adequately describe my indebtedness to you and your support night and day, and always at my beck and call. Your untiring efforts have significantly contributed not only to the success of this endeavor, but also to the raising of the bar to its absolutely incredible heights. You both are certainly bona fide honorees. And now you, Mr. Greg Steers, my bosom buddy. I have never told you, when I accepted the honorarium, the first condition was related to the PTSD Health Center. The second condition was that you be the chair of the campaign and tonight's dinner. You have been and are the chief of staff that made this campaign and dinner an overwhelming success. You too have raised the bar so that it will be difficult to reach in the future. Your firmness and your loving kindness motivated all so that the new standards have been firmly set. You, Greg, have been absolutely incredible. I know that you made a great many tremendous sacrifices. You were hard at work when you could have been spending time with your lovely wife, Anne, with your 3 kids, with your 86-year-old beloved mother, and with your sisters, Sarah and brother Colin. I know that. I am completely inadequate to find the words to express my deep-felt genuine gratitude. I will leave it till another time when you come to my apartment and we will make a l'chaim over cold vodka and eat schmaltz herring. You know we both love it. And I will wait till you come there, and then I'll tell you what a great guy you are and what you've done. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are certainly a bona fide honoree. My darling wife, Jana, you've always been there to support me physically with my wheelchair, with my walker, my electric scooter. But more importantly, you've supported me emotionally and spiritually. You've always been positive, encouraging me to keep my eye on the goal, to try to make a meaningful difference, helping the vast numbers of forlorn, distressed, and torn apart people. You encouraged me to keep my eye upon the donut and not upon the hole. And for this, your wise counsel and ever-ready support, I am indebted to you for the rest of my life. A debt I will never, never, ever be able to repay. Thank you, Jana, for being my aunt. Thank you for being an honoree. Once again, I repeat, I offer my kudos to all who have made this overwhelming success, very much beyond my wildest dreams and expectations. This is your legacy. You, Mary and Sari. You, Larry and Harry. You will be able to tell your children and your grandchildren that you contributed to this Canadian-built health center that will make a very significant, meaningful difference. And now my dream. I want to share my vision for the future with you. My dream is that our facility, which will be built on the Herzog Hospital campus, will not only be a model of excellence in Israel, but will have international impact. I dream about the collaborations between our center, the Herzog Hospital, the university in Jerusalem, the Hebrew University, and vitally important organizations in our own Toronto that I wholeheartedly support, such as the Baycrest Hospital, the University of Toronto, and the University Health Network. It will become a blindingly bright beacon of light that will brighten the world and will be emulated, not only in Israel and in Canada, but throughout the entire world. Lastly, I pray that God blesses all of you so that you may continue to do good deeds, attempting to repair and improve the world. As we say, Tikkun Olam, Kein Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. I would like to conclude by asking you to stand, thank your neighbors for their support, and by singing a song, a small song that is near and dear to me. Its English translation is simply, "The nation of Israel lives, and also our Father in heaven still lives." Sing it loud and clear, that maybe it can be heard in Israel, the only democracy in the Middle East. Please join me in singing Am Yisrael Chai. Can we have some music? Have you forgotten the words? Am Yisroel Chai. Am Yisroel, Am Yisroel, Am Yisroel Chai. Am Yisroel Chai. Am Yisroel Chai. Am Yisroel, Am Yisroel, Am Yisroel Chai. Odovinu, Odovinu, Odovinu Chai. Odovinu, Odovinu, Odovinu Chai. Odovinu, Odovinu, Odovinu Chai. Odovinu, Odovinu, Odovinu Chai. Don't mark me on my voice. Well, that was a sneaky way of getting a standing ovation, wasn't it? Thanks to all of you. God bless you and keep you in Dayton.
You were awesome, buddy. On behalf of the Jewish National Fund of Canada, we would like to present Dr. Max Glassman with this certificate in recognition of his contribution and all of the work that he's doing for the State of Israel. Thank you very much, Dr. Glassman. And for those of you who know our 113-year history, we had a special blue box made tonight in honor of the Herzog Hospital PTSD Hospital and Health Center. And there will be a blue box for everyone on the way out, and we have a large one that we're presenting to Max as well. So thank you.